Tyler Turbo Erb is one of the most dynamic figures in American dirt track racing. Known for his thrilling driving style and fearless attitude, Erb has made a name for himself on the national dirt late model scene. From humble small-town roots to winning high-stakes events, his journey is as fast-paced as his laps on the track. In this 10-minute documentary, we'll explore Tyler Erb's early life, his rise through the racing ranks, and the controversies that have punctuated his career. Tyler Erb was born in New Waverly, Texas, a town of just over 1,000 people, on January 1st, 1997. Growing up in a racing family, he developed a passion for motorsports early on. By age 14, Erb was already behind the wheel, launching his racing career in 2011 in the hobby stock division. In those early days, he quickly racked up wins at local tracks in Texas and Louisiana, proving that even as a teenager, he had exceptional talent. Erb's rapid rise continued as he progressed from hobby stocks to open-wheel modifieds, and soon into the marquee super late models. In fact, by mid-2012, Tyler had taken over driving duties of his father's super late model and even won in just his fourth start. Those formative years racing at regional tracks, from Baton Rouge to Beaumont, forged Erb's aggressive, full-throttle style and earned him the nickname Terbo, a play on turbo, reflecting his fast-paced, energetic approach on and off the track. By his late teens, Erb had amassed dozens of victories in regional series. In 2014, he claimed the Louisiana State Championship in dirt late models, signaling that he was ready for the national stage. At 6 feet tall but still a young man, Tyler carried big ambitions out of small-town Texas. His early success set the stage for a leap into the professional ranks of dirt late model racing, where he would soon battle the nation's best drivers. Tyler Erb's professional career took off in the mid-2000s as he began touring nationally. In 2016, at just 19 years old, he tackled the World of Outlaws late model series, earning the Rookie of the Year honor on that national tour. Over the next few seasons, Erb's take no prisoners driving style led to numerous victories. By 2018, he had 10 feature wins that year and was regularly finishing in the top 10 of National Series point standings. A major turning point came in 2019 when Erb was signed by Best Performance Motorsports, an elite team whose drivers had won the $100,000 Dirt Track World Championship 3 years running. Stepping into the famed green #1 late model, the then 22-year-old Erb immediately delivered results. He swept 3 races during the Georgia-Florida Speed Weeks in his debut for the team, and went on to finish 4th in the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series standings that year, clinching the 2019 Lucas Oil Series Rookie of the Year award. This breakout year cemented Erb's status as a rising star on the national circuit. In the years that followed, Erb continued to pile up accolades. He became known for winning big money events, none bigger than the 2022 Gateway Dirt Nationals in St. Louis. In December 2022, just days after tragically losing his father to a heart attack, a mourning Tyler Erb drove with heart and edged out the competition to win the Gateway Nationals finale and a $30,000 prize. It was an emotional victory. Erb tearfully dedicated the win to his late father, and it tied the richest payday of his career. By 2024, Erb had achieved another milestone by conquering the grueling summer tour known as the DIRTcar Summer Nationals, nicknamed the Hell Tour. Night after night, across dozens of Midwestern tracks, Erb's consistency and tenacity paid off. He scored 11 feature wins and clinched the 2024 Hell Tour Championship, the first major championship of his career. This triumph added to a resume that now boasts over 70 career super late model, feature wins, and counting. At only 28 years old, Turbo Tyler Erb has become a fan favorite and a fixture at the front of the pack in any event he enters. Despite his success, Tyler Erb's career has not been without controversy. His aggressive on-track demeanor and raw passion have occasionally boiled over in high-profile ways. Perhaps the most notorious incident came during the 2020 USA Nationals at Cedar Lake Speedway. In a late race battle, Erb tangled with fellow young star Bobby Pierce while fighting for position. The clash sent Erb spinning out, after which chaos ensued. Erb drove the wrong way on the track in frustration, trading blows with Pierce's car under caution. The confrontation escalated as Bobby's father, Bob Pierce, stormed onto the track to confront Erb, and officials ultimately disqualified and ejected Erb from the event. The Cedar Lake altercation had serious repercussions. The World of Outlaws governing body levied a heavy penalty on Erb for what many deemed dangerous, retaliatory driving. He was suspended indefinitely, at minimum 12 months, from all World of Outlaws late model events and fined $5,000 as a result of the incident. This highly publicized sanction sidelined Erb from certain major races for a year, serving as a stark reminder of the consequences of racing emotions running out of control. Erb publicly apologized and later was reinstated, using the time to reflect and refocus on his driving. Tyler Erb's outspoken personality has also put him in the spotlight. He's never shied away from speaking his mind, a trait that both entertains fans and sometimes lands him in hot water. On one occasion in 2023, after a wild heat race at Volusia Speedway, an exasperated Erb bluntly told World of Outlaws officials, "You suck," during an interview, venting his frustration at a ruling. The clip went viral in the dirt racing community, furthering Erb's image as a bold, unfiltered competitor. While comments like these have drawn some criticism, many fans find his candor refreshing in a sport full of polished PR statements. Through it all, Erb has remained a central figure in dirt late model racing, hero to some and outlaw to others. His on-track dust-ups with rivals like Bobby Pierce have become folklore in the pits, and debates rage on message boards and social media about his driving style. Importantly, Erb has shown growth over time. In interviews, he's acknowledged learning to better control his temper and channel that fire into winning races. His passion, however, is unabated, and it's part of what draws crowds whenever the purple and green #1 Terbo machine rolls into a speedway. Tyler Erb's story is still being written on the dirt ovals across America. In just a decade, he has gone from a teenage prodigy at local Texas tracks to a nationally recognized driver with wins at some of the sport's biggest events. His journey has the triumphant highs of checkered flags and big championships, and the lows of suspensions and controversies, all of which have shaped him into the racer he is today. As Erb continues to mature, fans and commentators alike are eager to see how far his raw talent and fiery determination will take him. Love him or loathe him, Terbo Tyler Erb brings an undeniable excitement every time he hits the track. And in the fast, gritty world of dirt track racing, that passion and authenticity make him a compelling figure. In the words of those who know him best, Tyler Erb is a racer through and through, living on the edge of control at 100+ miles per hour, chasing the next victory. As the sun sets and the track lights come on, you can bet Terbo will be hammered down, aiming for glory, his story continuing with every lap.